I am in a beautiful garden. I'm working on this farm that is made for refreshment and restoration for people who need rest and healing. I'm working here, doing many different things, including gardening and earring making, so that I can sell them here. And other things as well. And today I am just on my way to the garden. I just had an encounter with a customer. She asked why I'm so joyful, and I told her about what God has done in my life. And it was such a beautiful encounter. I get to have these encounters every now and then. Such a great delight in my life. I have so much joy in my heart because of this encounter. Yesterday we had a campfire event where I played my songs of hope that the Lord has given me. It was during the sunset. I got to encounter those customers afterwards as well. I love working here because I get to use all the gifts that God has given me. Right now, it is spring, my favorite time of the year. I can hear birds singing. It's such a beautiful, warm spring day. And I am walking through this garden that I have created here. I am taking care of the garden. We have these fruit trees here. We have 4 apple trees and 2 cherry trees. And they are all in bloom right now. And they smell absolutely wonderful. It's wonderful, sweet fragrance. And they are in beautiful white and pink colors. I walk past the trees and I touch the trunk of one of these trees. And on my way to the flower beds, where I'm headed today. I'm picking a raspberry because we have a couple of raspberry bushes here too. It tastes so sweet and juicy, and as I keep walking, I'm enjoying the bird song, and I can't get over how beautiful, melodic, and perfect it is. I always imagine them worshiping the Lord. It makes me happy. And their song sounds so carefree, as if there's no worries at all. And now I'm walking past a garden fountain that we have here next to the trees, and I enjoy the sound of it. There's also a brook, a babbling brook, that flows through this farm that I enjoy very much. And on the background, I can hear the sound of horses and sheep. We have 2 horses here. I love to take care of them, and the sheep as well. Now I'm walking past, I have walked past the apple trees and the cherry trees, and I am arriving at the flower beds. There are many beautiful colors in these flower beds, and they smell so wonderful. The fragrance of these flowers and trees reminds me of the fragrance of Christ, and how wonderful that fragrance is, and how that fragrance is in me now as well. Before I start gardening, I am taking a sip of water because I have my bottle of fresh cold water here, and it feels so good, moisturizing, and tastes so good. As I kneel down and start taking care of the flowers, I feel so peaceful, strong, confident, and just full of life. I notice a squirrel in a tree nearby. I look at it for a while and then continue with the flowers. And then as I look on the other side, I can see a little rabbit. It's so cute. I'm just staying still so that it doesn't run away. I'm smiling as I think of God, how He delights in me, and He delights to do good to me, and how He brought me all these beautiful things, and the squirrel and the rabbit, and He delights to bring these things to me because He knows I enjoy them. I'm reminded of this Bible verse. I'm thinking of Isaiah 6. majestic splendor fills the entire earth. Verse 6. And also, the whole earth is filled with His glory, in Amplified Version. Psalm 33 and 5 says in the Passion Translation, anywhere and everywhere you can find His faithful, unfailing love. And in the Amplified Version, the earth is full of the loving kindness of the Lord. Then I start watering the flowers. And one of my favorite things is to see God everywhere. His fingerprints are everywhere, and I can see what He's like through His creation. And that is being confirmed through the Bible. As I'm watering the flowers, I'm smiling as I think of the fact that God is my Father, and He has not given me the spirit of slavery, leading back again to fear, but He has given me the spirit of adoption, so that I can call Him Abba. I'm also thinking of Psalm 5, verse 11. But let all those who take refuge and put their trust in You rejoice. Let them ever sing for joy, because You make a covering over them and defend them. Let also those who love Your name be joyful in You and be in high spirits. That He wants me to be joyful and in high spirits. He wants to give me peace. And I am joyful in this moment. I am joyful. And I start singing praise, singing worship songs to Him out of my joy. It's nighttime, and I'm going to sleep here in the garden tonight. I have my jammies on, and all my stuff is here. I dive into the fluffy covers. It's a warm night, so these fluffy covers are just enough to keep me warm. I have this mosquito net surrounding this bed, so I'm nice and protected from all the bugs. As I'm just lying here still, I can hear the night sounds, the crickets, and the birds. can even hear my favorite bird whistling in the night, and it's echoing. This brings amazing memories to me. Makes me feel so happy, serene, calm, satisfied. Satisfied not only because this day was amazing and this moment is wonderful, but getting to know God just satisfies me completely. I can also smell the spring air, the wet soil, the evening dew that is enhancing the aromas of the fresh leaves in the trees, grass and flowers. This just opens my heart like nothing else to His beauty. And I love the feeling of smelling something and being reminded of such amazing memories. Just that foretaste of heaven feeling gives me such peace that truly surpasses all understanding. And I wonder if He created all this just for this reason. At least part of it. The moon is lighting up the evening. I am filled with contentment and trust, feeling loved. I also have this fun feeling of adventure, getting to sleep outside. Some childhood memories coming back. When I have been sleeping in a tent in the summer with a friend. I'm reminded of a Bible verse in Psalm 37. Taste and see that the Lord is good. I think this was in Psalm 37, but I'm not sure. I just feel so much love towards God. As I see the stars, I am amazed as I think of how far away they are. And how huge they are, and that they are further away than I can ever imagine. And I'm just thinking that this is a good reminder that there is so much more that we can imagine, that we can see with our eyes. Even just in the space, there is such incredible things, and so many stars that I can ever begin to imagine. So, even if I can't figure God out with my brain, it doesn't mean that it's not real. Under the shadow of his wings, I will take refuge. Under the shadow of his wings, I will sing for joy. As I drift off to sleep, perfect peace.